And Crowns still at the peak of his powers. The greatest player of all time, the world number one, the Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Really looking forward to this match. I don't think the head-to-heads is going to play a part. Ronnie's won all the meetings. He's played Zhou Yuelong twice in the UK Championship and beat him 6-0, 6-0. But that, for me, is not going to have a match because Zhou Yuelong against Neil Robertson, who beat him 9-0 in the European Masters 3 years ago, didn't affect him. He went out and he blew Neil away. Played some unbelievable snooker. There's a couple of reds maybe possible, but that looked very tight and he just caught the other red. As I say, there's a couple of reds available into the right corner, but the black's out of commission and he'd have to get up at least to the middle of the table to leave the pink. So this is an early tester for Zhou Yuelong.
One.
You can't do that without complete mastery of the cue ball, and has there ever been a player with better cue ball control than this man? I don't think so.
7. Eight.
Very useful having the pink on the black spot.
Fourteen.
And this is
15.
sort of a situation I like watching Ronnie, see how he break builds and develops those reds. He's just got the pink to work with, so he has to be so precise with every single shot.
$21. $22.
Yeah, he could win this opening frame with all pinks. Having said that, he's come up a little bit short.
28.
So he's got a slight problem now. You're never sure what's going to happen, but oh, that's
29.
a lovely little kiss he's had there.
The pink spot has also become clear now since he last potted the pink, so it will go back on its own spot, which will suit with where the reds are.
35.
Lovely shot there. Those reds were all kind of covering each other.
41.
And it's good to see Ronnie back in dress shoes for the first time this week. He's been wearing trainers in his matches so far and obviously felt he had something wrong with his feet. So great to see that whatever was bothering him isn't anymore.
I'd never heard of it
42.
before. It was called policeman's heel. He had a problem with his heel. Ronnie's good friend might be able to help us out. Ray Reardon 6 times world champion, former miner and
47.
policeman. Ronnie worked with the great Ray Reardon for a couple of seasons. In fact, Ray made a century break about a year ago. 90 years of age, Sean. What about that? In his golf club.
48.
An incredible man. Great to hear he's still going strong. Meanwhile, Ronnie's just underhit that shot slightly. Finished the wrong side of the blue. That doesn't happen very often. And you see there at the bottom of the screen the database. This is the 20th time Ronnie O'Sullivan has made it to the quarterfinals of the UK Championship.
53. $59.
It's always great if you can win the opening frame with one visit, and that's what he's doing here. Zhou Yuelong, I said at the time this was a bit of a tester for him, and he got close but not close enough, and that was going to be his
65.
last shot in this frame.
$66. $72.
The number of times I've seen this down the years. Throughout the 80s, Steve
73.
Davis had a great knack of starting his match with a century break. Throughout the 90s, Stephen Hendry used to do it. It's something that the top players have in their locker.
$79.
Not going to be easy to get the century break.
80.
Can he get the correct angle on the pink? Well, here it comes. May be able to take it up into the corner past the black.
92.
Not quite, but what a start from... Oh! How did that red go in? That must have drifted because it hit the cushion around about the balk line. Wow. I think everybody thought that had missed, including Ronnie.
98.
Dear me. So he does start with a century break. And just listen to this, he's made 1,226 century breaks in his career. Outstanding.
107.
Can't believe that red
112.
went in, that was incredible.
118.
It looks good. So just that one little mistake from Zhou Yuelong, and that was his last shot. Ronnie O'Sullivan, what a break that was to take the opening frame, and he leads 1-0.